Are you a public speaker, conference presenter, trainer, or author, and you're ready to start making videos, but every time you try to, it just doesn't work out for you? Well, keep watching because in this video, I'm going to share 5 secret tips to help you start talking and speaking on camera right now. So this is Video Fearless, where I help you build video muscle. My name is Amani Channel, and what I mean by that is if you're ready to serve more, share more, and sell more, then just keep watching because I share confidence tips and affordable DIY video production tips so you can start making awesome videos right now. And if you like this video and if you appreciate this content, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell. All right, so let's get into it. So if you're a public speaker or a conference presenter, a trainer, and just having trouble talking on camera or presenting your information credibly with authority that you know you are, because obviously if you speak at a conference or you present or you train people, you know what you're talking about. I'm going to share some nuances because speaking on camera is a little bit different than public speaking or speaking from a stage. All right, so first of all, you may be challenged with where you look, because when you're on a stage you kind of have to scan the crowd, right? Because you have left and right, you have people all in your audience who you want to connect with, you want to make eye contact with. But when you're speaking to a camera, it's just a device that just sits there on your desk, and it may seem really awkward. You may not even know where to look. A lot of people ask me, Amani, I don't know where to look. Well, here's the tip for you. If you're making a video, make sure you're maintaining eye contact with the lens of the camera, which is right there. I would say about 95% of the time. Now, it is okay if you have some notes, like I have some notes right here typed up where I may from time to time glance down at my notes. And it's okay if you're making a video to go ahead and glance at some notes, or if you're thinking about something you may want to look off and kind of think about your thought before you move on to your next topic. It's okay to do that, but you have to remember that your audience is at the other side of the lens and they want to connect with you if you're sharing content. And it may seem disingenuous. Like I see a lot of folks who, like, if you're using your selfie, excuse me one second. If you're using your selfie camera on your phone, a lot of people will stare at the video instead of looking at the lens of the camera. If they're using their smartphone, just make sure you identify where the lens of your camera is. Even if it's your front-facing camera, you can. What I like to do is I like to trace my finger along the bezel here, along the side, and then once that lens is identified by covering it, just make sure you look in that direction, because you're going to have the greatest impact. You're going to have the greatest rapport. You're going to build a strong connection if you're able to maintain eye contact with the camera. Now, it may not seem natural at first because, you know, a camera's just a device, right? It doesn't smile, it doesn't react, it doesn't give you any sort of feedback, which may be a challenge for you. So maybe you can imagine that one person is listening to you at the other side of the lens, or talking to a friend. All right, those are all secrets to really presenting on camera. All right, so make sure you're maintaining eye contact with the camera. If you're having challenges, just remember you have to do it because the audience is at the other side of the lens. They're not going to be, you can't scan from left to right, all right, when you're presenting on camera. You just have to be focused, be locked in on that camera, and don't have a blank stare. You can use your, you can express yourself, you can use your eyes, etc., which is going to get into my next tip, but just don't give like a blank stare when you're looking in the lens, because, you are talking to a person, even though you're just talking to a camera. Remember, a person is going to be receiving that information. Like you're watching me right now. You're a person, right? You're receiving this information. All right, so tip number 2. Now, when you're on stage, you may, of course, you have the opportunity to walk around. Maybe you like to walk around, you like to, use your pace, and you like to scan the crowd. Like I said, walking around is a great thing about public speaking, especially from a stage, because it allows you to keep your energy flowing. You can interact with folks differently when you're walking. That movement may help your presentation. But when you're speaking to a camera, you're not going to have that luxury. At most, you might be able to stand like I'm sitting right now. Sometimes you may want to stand, which will probably change your energy. Like a lot of folks will say, stand up when you're presenting, because that will help you be a little bit more energetic. But you can't really walk around when you're recording a video. You got to be static. So what can you do instead? Well, you can use hand gestures, all right? So you can gesture with your hand. You can gesture with your facial expressions. You can gesture with your eyes, all right? So those are all different ways in which you can communicate excitement, enthusiasm about your subject, or emphasize certain key words when you're talking. Just use those physical gestures, all right? Or some of those facial gestures, etc. All right, so what's the next tip? So You also need to communicate with your voice. And this is very similar to speaking from a stage. This is probably a similar tip for you, but use your vocal inflection, all right? So you can talk louder or quieter, or you can talk faster or slower. But all those things will help you communicate and will translate to your audience on camera, all right? So if you're being challenged with just the whole fact that you're speaking on camera, just remember you can vary your inflection or the way you're speaking to maintain interest in your subject matter when you're speaking on camera. All right, so let's go to the next tip here. All right, so number 4, create a standard video structure. So what do I mean by that? Well, you want to create a standard intro, a standard outro, and then the middle content can pretty much be just whatever you're going to share. What do I mean by standard intro? So normally with my videos, what I like to do is create some intrigue by asking a question at the top. So for this video, what did I say? I said, are you a conference speaker? Are you an author, a trainer, presenter? And you are challenged sharing a message on camera. Because first of all, if you are one of those people who's having challenges, that's going to spark your interest. That's going to let you know that I'm talking to you, and it's going to hopefully make some anticipation, going to help you anticipate some of the information that I'm going to share. All right, so that's the standard intro that I have. I also talk about, what the channel is about, and then I get into my main content. And then after my video, I will have a standard outro. All right, so make sure you get in the habit of practicing your intro, outro, and the meat of your video will be whatever tip or information you're going to share. By having this standard structure, that's going to help you get into a flow, because once you memorize your structure, it'll be easy to share your videos because you'll have a common way in which you'll present your information in all of your content. All right, so remember, you want to have a common structure. And the last tip I have for you is really important. Just practice. You have to practice. Practice is really important. I say practice makes proficient. All right, so practicing will do what? Well, first of all, if you practice, that's going to help you get more comfortable, because the more you do it, the more relaxed you're going to get. So when I say get video fearless, what I mean by that is you're going to fear making videos just a little bit less each time. And each time you practice, that fear is going to get less and less and less. And next thing you know, you're going to be able to record, speak to the camera with no problem. All right. So those are my 5 tips. Remember, I'm going to go through them again. The first one is that remember that your audience is at the other side of the lens. Use your gestures or facial expression or eyes to communicate. Also, you can use your vocal inflection to communicate. The 4th tip, have a standard video structure. And the 5th tip is just to practice. Now, if this is really helpful,
smash subscribe, hit the bell, then hit the bell. No, you should not do bell notification bell. Switch the words.
Well, that's fine.
Bell notification bell, and thumbs up this video.
Or if you'd like to get on the fast track for discovering your confidence, I would encourage you to schedule a free 15-minute call with me. There's going to be a link in the description, or else you can join my video confidence and video marketing group. There's going to be a link to the description. Also, all the gear that I use to make these videos is in the description. It's all in the description. All right. But if you'd like to learn more, if you'd like to watch another video, there should be another video popping up somewhere around here right now. So go ahead and click the link, because I have a lot more awesome tips to share with you. Watch another video. Sit back, just relax, because I'm here to help you get video fearless. Amani Channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.